It has been proven through traditional golf instruction that it is very difficult to communicate to the general population of golfers how to use this thing, because that's what they're trying to do. They see a pro put the club in a particular position and they ask you to put the club in that position. And they're asking you to manage these movements of the club throughout the swing. They're asking you to check in with what this thing is doing at all times. That's because in a well-intended way, they're trying to teach you how the club works. Problem is they're talking about the effect and not the cause. How the club works is through a shallow circular and descending swing path. How you're going to create that is not by focusing on your hands, arms, or the club, but by focusing on the structure of your body. This will influence these and allow these to do exactly what you want them to do. So, in traditional golf, where they're trying to define what the club does, I put you in a position where if you stay within the parameters that I set, which are that you keep your weight on your lead foot in a majority throughout the swing, and you hold your shoulders closed through impact, then you're going to start to experience how the club works. It's why, if you've ever attempted my swing, you've hit some shots that are pretty amazing. It's probably why you're watching this video. Well, the reason why those shots were amazing were not because all of a sudden you learned a skill. It's because this thing worked properly. Now, how do we get this thing to work properly all the time? You got to become aware that in order to manage this, you have to manage this, the position of your weight and the closed position of your shoulders. And if you can do that, then you're going to find that this thing does what it's supposed to do all the time. And then you start to develop a relationship with how the club works in, I believe, the proper way. You're operating from the source. You understand the source and the cause in order to get the effect that you're looking for in the swing. So once you do that, it becomes very easy to repeat it. And that's what we're doing here. You're stepping inside of my skin and you're experiencing what I experience in how I handle the club. You have to then trust that this is the way that you are going to create good swing path, and you have to commit to this. And what you're going to find is this. Here's the easiest part of my job. You go out, and if you do what I say, you're going to hit shots, and you're going to have that immediate satisfaction and gratification of seeing, manifesting what it is that I'm talking about now. The one thing that will be hard for you is to repeat it. And that's why it's so important that you work from the source. That's how you're going to repeat it. Sure, that's how you'll do it just once, you get lucky. But if you want to do it over and over again, which golf requires us to, you have to operate from the source. You have to focus from the inside in order to control the outside. Well, the swing path drill is what teaches you how to do that. And in that experience of the swing path drill, you get to learn how the club moves.